What's up everyone, in this video, I will show you some best free iPad games in 2021. So without any further ado, let's start this video. The first game of this video is Astalo. You operate a little fighter on a small platform floating in the skies in Astalo. Your cramped quarters are also teeming with creatures out to rip you apart, and thus the arcade hack and slash game starts. Astalo is a simple hack and slash game with simple one-button controls, but once it has its claws into you, it's difficult to put down. Next up we have the King of Fighters ALLSTAR. If you've ever played a fighting game, you're probably familiar with the King of Fighters series, but you've never had an experience quite like this. King of Fighters ALLSTAR is a beat-em-up game with over 200 new and returning characters from the fan-favorite fighting game, allowing players to experience iconic fighters in a whole new light. Next up we have PewPew Live. I've always loved a good PewPew shooter since I was a kid. There's nothing like shooting a bunch of stuff to make you feel good, so when I stumbled across PewPew Live, I had to get it. Twin-stick shooters were used as inspiration, as well as an aesthetic evocative to Geometry Wars. It's a challenging game with a lot of activity on screen. This is a must-have for fans of fast-paced arcade shooters. Next up we have casual Metaphysics. Video games have a zen-like element to them, and there are moments when you just want to relax and unwind with a simple, relaxing game, and maybe even transcend to a higher plane while you're at it. Casual Metaphysics is a spiritual puzzle game that appears to be a simple match game at first, but as the complexity increases, so does the strangeness. Next up we have Angry Birds Arkansas Isle of Pigs. Angry Birds established its lasting power as one of the first popular mobile games, and now Angry Birds Arkansas Isle of Pigs has brought some of the angrier birds into the third dimension. You're no longer tossing birds in 2D, which is the first big alteration to the game's formula. This time, you're controlling the enraged birds from a first-person perspective. Next up we have Asphalt Xtreme. Asphalt Xtreme takes the larger-than-life street racing of the Asphalt games and takes it off-road, bringing you over muddy flats, sand dunes, and the great outdoors in a standalone arcade racing game. This arcade racer has bouncy physics, simple controls, and a lot of speed, but there's a catch: it's a freemium game, so you'll have to deal with timers and other currencies while playing. Next up we have the Battle of Polytopia. For the same reasons that made it so wonderful on the iPhone, the Battle of Polytopia makes the cut on our best of list. The Battle of Polytopia is a fantastic strategy game that can be played in small chunks, encapsulating all of the best aspects of a civilization game and turning it into a high-score challenge. You get 30 turns to explore, research, and grow your civilization in Polytopia. Isn't it simple? Next up we have The Elder Scrolls Legends. The Elder Scrolls Legends 2-laned battlefield sets it apart from other games like Magic: The Gathering or Hearthstone. Each battlefield is divided into 2 lanes, with creatures in each lane limited to attacking creatures in the same lane. The lanes might also have various impacts on the fights that are taking place in that lane. Next up we have Brawl Stars. Brawl Stars' frantic and fun combat system makes the game easy to pick up and play, but difficult to master. Each character has different abilities, stats, and weapons that give way to endless strategy possibilities regardless of which character you like to play. Brawl Stars has many game modes like Smash and Grab, Heist, Showdown, and Bounty, each with a different objective. The last game of this video is Silly Walks. Humorous Walks is a silly adventure game with sentient fruit and kitchen appliances as protagonists. To save your pals from the wicked blender, take control of a burger, a bowl of noodles, a pineapple, and other items. The gimmick is that you don't have control over your legs, you are, after all, an animated inanimate item, so you have to tap the screen twice to move one foot and once more to move the other. To save your companions, you'll have to walk over kitchens and through various dangers. So that's the list of 10 best free iPad games to play in 2021. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel Geek and press the bell icon for more gaming videos.